It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football?
It's the Miami Dolphins and the Detroit Lions,
and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from Ford Field. Reynolds now on the return. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
You see Jared Goff now taking the field, and he's coming off one of the best seasons of his career, and he's certainly quieted a lot of skeptics around the league, Mike, and leading this Lions team to the NFC Championship just a season ago. He has his eyes set on taking that next step, and a strong performance here certainly help him achieve that goal.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On second down, Goff. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for third down. On play action, Goff. He's going to look for the home run ball. So, on fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Malik Washington deep for Miami. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
We met with them the other day, Mike, and the offensive coordinator, he went out of his way. He was adamant that they felt really good early in this game. There was a lot of things on this opening script they could do to attack this defense. Well, needless to say, I don't think giving up a sack on the first play was what he had in mind, and now they face a second and long. They got to get back on track.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
These are tough situations. You want to stay out of second and real long. You figure it's going to be a pass, but this is a nice changeup by the play caller. He keeps the ball on the ground, picks up a good gain, and now this third down got a whole lot more manageable.
Man in motion here is Washington. On third down, they'll go with Achane. And they're going to get the conversion here on third down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line. Play action. Tagovailoa. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Second and 7. Tua. That's the big tight end, Pharaoh Brown. Third and a yard. Tua going to give it to Achane. And they've got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield. Off play action, it's Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. It is a big play. Tua to Tyreek. 31 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll take it into the red zone. It's at the 19. From the gun, here's Tua. Catch made there by Waddle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is third and a yard. They'll bring Waller in motion here. Here's Achane. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6. In motion, it's Waddle. Here's Achane. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal. back to throw is 2. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. This from 30 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins are out to an early 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to see the football for the second time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. 37 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll go play action with Goff. It is brought in the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins are on top. It's now 10-7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On first down, it's Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Dolphins offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Man in motion here is Washington. On the carry, here's Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2. Slot receiver headed right. Fake the handoff. Now Tua. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll bring Waller in motion here. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. In motion, it's Waddle. 3rd and long. Here's Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Goff to throw, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll bring Waller in motion here. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On the ground is H.A. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. A shotgun snap for Tua. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Tua. They'll set up the receiver screen with Waddle. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Take it in, back at his own 12. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over possession of the football. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing, Goff. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground, and fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They'll bring Waller in motion here. Now a first down throw for Tua. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action, Tagovailoa. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Man in motion here is Washington. On 2nd down, Achane. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll toss it here to Achane. Here's a 2nd and 6. A run out of the gun with Achan. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. He'll push forward here, down to about the 27. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Achan. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4, Brian Branch in on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert in his 3rd and 9. Man in motion here is Washington. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend their lead. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
You just don't see speed out of the tight end position like this guy, Mike. I mean, to catch an underneath ball and have the ability to turn into a runner, that's something we traditionally see from wide receivers and running backs, but this guy's as fast as anybody in the league.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Goff. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. On 2nd down, Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Goff to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Here's Goff. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Rock right. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Dolphins offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. This one complete to Washington. To play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's taken in by Achane. The Lions called their first timeout. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. They'll run right here. It's Achane. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Miami. This is taken at the 25. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. On play action, Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll go play action with Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. Here's Jack Fox now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Now Wilson on 2nd down. And he's going to get this up near the first down marker. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now it's Wilson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. First and 10. Hill brought in motion. Play action. Now Wilson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They motion a receiver right. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll get this out to the left flat. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Third and long. Again, Wilson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Here's the punter now, as he'll come on to punt this one away. Raymond going to return it, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. So we've reached halftime here at Ford Field, and the Lions have the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the halftime report. The Lions got a very strong performance out of their quarterback, Jared Goff. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Washington. They go play action with Wilson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll send him over to the left. Here's a handoff to Achane, running left. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Third and long. Now Wilson. This one caught by Waller. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. On 1st down, it's Goff. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Goff to throw. This one caught by Patrick. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Goff. And that is incomplete.
I think the coverage deserves a majority of the credit for that one, Mike. I mean, up front, really nice job by the offensive line. The pass rush was completely stonewalled. Skill players had all the time in the world to get open, and they were just blanketed.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. A run with the fullback in goal. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Hill brought in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That's caught downfield by Waddle. A pickup there of 28 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. They go play action now. Wilson to the left side in the hands of Hill. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Achane. Achane, a first down and then some. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Miami.
Total team effort anytime you have a run of this size, Mike. Blockers up front give you the seam to hit, but it was the vision to see the hole and the speed to chew up.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. From the pistol, here's Achane. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one from 47 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Reynolds now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Second and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Goff. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's 3rd down, and defensively you think you do a great job taking everybody away. But sometimes you just can't account for the quick little check down to the back and his ability to run in the open field and make people miss. He's able to pick up a huge gain.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. Ah, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. The Lions will punt this ball away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The visitors' offense and running back Devon Achane set to go to work once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. That one into the hands of Hill. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run with Achane. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Play action. It's Wilson. Working across the field. There goes Hill. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll bring Waller in motion here. He'll get this out wide, and they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Hill brought in motion. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Throwing is Wilson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Reynolds now on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get back to work. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. Now, Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. That is hard. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards.
There's two types of tight ends in the league, Mike. There's guys that are just possession receivers. You're going to have to script them open with your play calls, safe, reliable targets. And then there's guys who can go big. They can get downfield exactly like we saw here on this post route, and they can pick up some big chunk plays.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Catch is made. That is Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Patrick motioning here. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll go play action with Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. Washington now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll bring Waller in motion here. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. In motion, it's Waddle. Off play action, it's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Hill brought in motion. Third and long. Here's Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. We're all set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, it'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Goff. This one caught by Patrick. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Goff to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dolphins. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them and you're able to extend that lead.
And now, after the pick 6, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Quick throw, taken in. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. From the gun, it's Goff. And just a pickup of 3 or 4, but with the penalty a moment ago, it leaves them with a good down, 2nd and short. Goff to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Catch is made by Wright. Second down and 3. To throw is Goff. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, You better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
A second down throw for Goff. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. And he will score. Game on. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Washington now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Tua, gonna give it to Achane. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Hill brought in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Once again, it's Achane. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. And now the punting unit will come on. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll drop to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And now you have no choice but to just roll. You've got to be an up-tempo, fast, urgent 2-minute drill. Field goal does you no good. This ball needs to get put in the end zone by any means necessary.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
These are game-changing opportunities, Mike, and at this level, when you have a wide receiver that open downfield, you've got to connect, and in this case, he just flat-out missed them, and we're talking about a massive play had they connected, but instead, that's a mistake he's going to wish he had back.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. A ball deep for the end zone. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once more. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. Here's 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down 2 and E. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.